This is a good question from Ricky. It has to do with when should I start my lawn care business, and if I've missed spring, should I wait till next year? The answer to that one is no. So let's talk through this. You should start your business now. In his case, it's the end of July. You start your business now, but you start it part-time. You don't spend the majority of your money now. You don't go out and run out and buy tons of equipment and staff for all the potential growth that you might have in the future. You don't spend a lot of money on marketing. You, for the most part, protect your financial reserves because it's best spent in spring. Even guys that don't have the faintest idea what they're doing, they don't know how to market, they don't know what wording to use on marketing pieces, they just flat out don't know what they're doing, they will get business in spring. Everybody's looking for help in spring. And the best companies are very busy, and there's work that trickles down to everybody else. And sometimes just simply showing up at the right moment and not even saying the right thing, doing the right things will get you the business. So spring is your very, very, very best chance to win business. So that's when you spend your money. That's when you make your investment. So yes, you're correct. Don't go blow everything now in July. It's a harder time to win business. It's a harder time to grow a big business, especially when you're first getting started, because I would say that that first year is difficult. First 3 years are difficult. Heck, the whole entire thing is difficult, but it's especially difficult in the beginning. There is something to be said for managing your energy. And you don't want to burn yourself out, and you also don't want to put yourself in a position where you're so disappointed you can't continue on. To give yourself the highest probability of a win, you start in September. I just said September. I don't know why I said that. You start in spring. The reason you start now is you've got all these lessons you've got to learn. You're going to make mistakes. You're not going to know what to say. People are going to make a comment to you and you're not going to know how to answer it. They're going to ask you what kind of tree this is, what kind of bush that is, what type of turf is this. You're not going to know. They're going to ask you what the problem is. Why has it got this disease? You're not going to know. You're not going to know what to do when a mower breaks and you've got to get the work done by tonight. You're not going to know what to do when somebody calls you 10 miles away and you really don't want to go that far, but they're really begging you. You're not going to know what to say to somebody when they ask you if you'll cut $5 a week off the price. You're not going to know all these things. You're not going to know how to fire an employee. You're not going to know how to hire the best employee. You're not going to get the best employees from day one. You're not going to know what to say on your marketing pieces, on and on and on. And so learn those things now. Why in the world would you wait to spring when you have the very best opportunity to sell the most amount of work and learn everything on the job in spring? Get that stuff out of the way now. You've got July till spring. Go out there and knock on some doors. Go out there and put out some door hangers, but put them out yourself. They're cheap to pay for. The printing's the cheap part. The distribution's what's expensive. Get out there and do some work on the side. Even if it's only 10 hours a week, talk to clients. Hear what they hate about their lawn care company. Hear what they're frustrated about. Hear what their fears are. Hear what their frustrations are. Hear what they get excited about. Listen to what they like that you do. Talk to the suppliers, the manufacturers of the equipment. Talk to the vendors, the guys that sell you chemicals. Learn. Like, you are in learning mode. Try to minimize and you can't just sit there and watch my videos and learn that way. You got to take action, because what happens is if you just watch my video, you'll listen to it and you're like, hey, that makes sense. Or maybe you think it's stupid. It doesn't make sense. I don't know. But hopefully you listen to it and say, hey, that makes sense. However, if you listen to my same video again, let's say next year, after you've been in business for a year, you could hear the same video all over again. You're like, oh, now I get it. Because you don't know enough for every little thing that I say to resonate with you yet. You know, if you listen to it next year, it'll mean there'll be new things you never heard before in the video. If you listen to it another year from now, you'll be a new person in a different place. You'll hear new things. Things will resonate with you in a different way. You'll have experienced new things. So get the experience as fast as you can. Go do it now as a part-time business and go full-time, kick it off, go crazy in spring, and then save the bulk of your money till that time. Good luck.